Hi there, Aquarius. It's Milady, and I'm here to bring you your May 2023 reading. How are you? Welcome back. So happy to have you back. Let's go ahead and sage our area here. The readings for May have been super intense. Okay. Let's go ahead and start this reading with your past and past life. I have two cards that came up upright, and we're gonna go with that. Two or three cards I see there. Okay, so this is your past and past life. Interesting. Okay. These have been super intense. Let me go ahead and put them this way. So you have the transportation, ships, and biblical. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Let's move this over a little bit. Or maybe we should... Okay, I know what to do. So let's go ahead like this. And then we'll go ahead and take these two and put them over here. Perfect. Now we get to see them. Okay. All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and jump into this reading for you. So the first card speaks of obviously biblical or religion. It speaks of the traditional religious interpretation of the Bible stories that for you don't ring true to you. Okay. This speaks of you knowing in your heart and soul what really happened. Okay. And when I'm saying what really happened, it speaks of the story about Jesus, Moses, and other biblical figures. Okay. It also speaks like in your past life where you were present. Okay. So where you witnessed the crucifixion, where you may have emotionally scarring seeming from the heartbreak and horror that followed your beloved teacher's death, meaning Jesus, of course. So these reactions may have caused you to shut down your spiritual sight and other gifts it speaks of, Aquarius, like for example your clairvoyance gift. Okay. So this biblical here for your past and past life speaks of you reconnecting with your God and given abilities. Okay. God, of course, can have many different names and whatever it is that you believe in. Pray for help from the biblical figures to whom you feel more connected to, and you'll learn that they have forgiven all transgressions and have moved on with their spiritual lives, and they'll help you do the same. Okay. Now, speaking of moving, right, or a form of movement, I have transportation and ships here. So, okay. So, in your past life, Aquarius, this refers to like a former sailor or a crew member or a ship passenger you've had experience at sea that have an influence on the situation you're inquiring about. In other words, your current situation. So you probably already have a sense of the type of life you have aboard these ships. Okay. The question now becomes how your experience has affected your present life. So Aquarius, negative reactions such as fear and phobias, or positive reactions such as longings to travel, or a special let's say just altogether when it comes to the ocean, and all may have arisen in prior lifetimes. So now what about the transportation here for you? So transportation for here signifies that you have intense experiences involving transportation in prior lifetimes. So this is especially true if you presently have phobia related to airplanes, cars, and so on. And these fears don't um, it isn't a result of getting traditional. I mean, it has become or it is a result of getting traditional counseling. Okay, in some cases, you likely suffer a traumatic past life, even in some types of vehicles, which has caused you to lose trust in it. Wow. The first thing that came to my mind is a Tesla. I don't know. Okay, so you may have been involved in the invention of a form of transportation or related technology, and that knowledge wants to serve you in this lifetime. So, Aquarius, this includes those who lived during the time of atlases, okay, when transportation was fueled by solar and crystal power. So, Aquarius, your life purpose may involve reawakening the knowledge of alternative modes of transportation, which can be environmentally beneficial to our world at this time. So you're getting a message there. It's a message for someone out there. Okay, let's go ahead and keep going and see what comes up for you here. So what's going on with Aquarius for the month of May 2023? Aquarius, May 2023. Aquarius, May 2023. Aquarius, May 2023. Oh, okay. So I do have some cards coming up, but I will go ahead and here. So I do see I see something that has to do with generosity and being of an aid or receiving assistance. Aquarius 2023. Okay, those are good things. Now, all right, so Aquarius, I do see progress here, okay? And I do see you hard at work. And I just heard something of like some type of invention or something that you've put into play, I heard, or an idea, okay? But there are secrets or things that are going on behind the scenes that you don't know of, okay? You may feel alone when it comes to work or with this idea. Maybe you don't have too many that agree with you when it comes to this, but you're going to do your own thing regardless. All right. And you do have a mentor or a person that's guiding you in the sense that, okay, they're telling you this is what we can do and this is what we can't do. All right. Now you do have someone you have something that's coming your way that you're not going to see. All right. Although I do see tranquility here for you, but this unforeseen, let's say bump on the road may have you, going back to revisit conversations is what I just heard. Be very careful with, authority or like, let's say, problems with the law. I am showing here regrets when it comes to some type of investment. Okay. So, and that candle is flickering. All right. What am I doing here? Let's go ahead and pull up some advice cards. Let's see what comes up for you. Some advice cards with this information I just gave you. This is for Aquarius, May 2023. Aquarius, May 2023. You got a couple of cards that are falling out. Gonna wait for a few more to fall out. Okay, I got the few that I needed. All right, so I'm going to start off with the ones that came upright, and I'm going to take this one because it's coming up. All right, so the first one that you got here were daydreams and decisions that you'd have to make. I also feel like you'd have to sleep on it. Don't make a quick decision on something. I want to say, before you make that decision, Aquarius, look at the outcome or the possibilities. Okay, analyze things before making coming to that decision there. All right, and when I'm saying daydream, that it may also mean like, you may be daydreaming the outcome in your head, or maybe even I just heard sleep on it. Okay, that's the way I'm seeing it. This is you rebuilding something. Okay, something that needs to be rebuilt, and it's not. I mean, it already feels like you started something here, because I am showing something where it start. There was progression in the beginning. There's hard work here. It does seem like you had to do it on your own. You have this mentor or someone telling you, hey, this is how this has to get done like this. But then there are some secrets, some things that are going on behind the scenes that you don't know of, and here you are, sleeping on it. That's the way I'm showing it, sleeping on it. But then there's something that comes into play that you don't see coming. Okay, and then there it looks like there's going to be regrets, because it's not sitting well here with this here, which happens to be like um authority, not authority, but like more like I don't want to say against the law, but this is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm seeing here. Be very careful. You have to rebuild something here. Believe and succeed. Don't give up. Yeah, if it doesn't work out, okay, yeah, there'll be regrets, but then it doesn't mean that you can't get yourself back on there. Okay, I want to say don't give up. All right, some investment, there's an investment that you're going to regret. Okay, because it caused more problems than it is caused. Then it caused. Then it wasn't productive, lucrative. I just heard too. But believe and succeed. Okay, listen. Oh wow. Okay, so you're being told to listen to something here, or maybe you didn't listen, because I'm seeing this mentor here. I'm seeing this person telling you, hey, this is what's going on. Hear me out, listen to me. Okay, this is what I'm showing here. You see his hand out, like, hear me out. Okay, listen to what I'm telling you. This is what it's saying. Listen, pay attention. Okay, and this is something, I mean, whatever it is that's here, all right, it's gonna come, I mean, it's coming together, but it feels like you'd have to do it, a certain way, or I heard the right way, or, or have to deal with the consequences of it, of feeling regrets or having these problems here, legal problems too, is what I'm showing there, Aquarius. Okay, let's go ahead and let's get some questions out for you to be answered. These I like these questions here. I haven't seen them all, because I like to pull them out when I'm doing my readings, and get excited. I got a lot of questions for you. Oh gosh. All right, whatever, you know how we do. Whatever falls out upright is yours. And I got a whole bunch. Let me go ahead and shuffle these cards, because we're going to go ahead and pull those out too. And these are those, the only deck of cards that I'm going to use as reversals, or with reversals. So I got one that just fell out. Got a couple of them more that fell out. I think we need a couple more too, because we got a couple of questions that fell out for you. Okay, let's go ahead with that. I want to go with the ones that fell upright. I don't want to, and I'm going to go like this. All right, so let's see what comes up for you, Aquarius. So, what is currently leveling up in my life, and how will it show up for me? So, what's currently leveling up in in your life is this here, which is it represents contentment, real love, domestic bliss, and satisfaction in all the endurance. Okay, and it symbolizes people living harmoniously together, sharing their love and their lives unconditionally. This card is so favorable that it can be offset any negative cards in the reading, which is beautiful for you, Aquarius. Positive achievements and emotional stability ahead, and this is for you. I like that for you. All right, the next question that I have here, Aquarius, is what is my life path and how am I doing towards following it? Or, yeah, how am I doing toward following it? All right, so your life path and how you're doing to follow it. Okay, so this here symbolizes embarking on a new way of life. So this may involve a physical journey, moving to a new place, starting a new job, or getting married or divorced. Often indicates a person who is beginning a spiritual path and has absolute faith in the universe, or may simply be naive about the future. So important decisions are coming your way. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. The next one that I have here is what are this person's true feelings towards me? Okay. So it's asking about a person. So their true feelings here is that, okay, it speaks of this card having harmonious vibration, okay, but isn't much different from the upright one, which is this one here, which is the Two of Cups. All right. So this speaks of it can suggest delay or that the relationship may have to be kept a secret for some reason. Okay. All right. Hey, whatever the case may be, this is what it's telling us. So what are the person's true feelings towards you? You know, the Two of Cups basically speaks of love and mutual respect. Okay, so that is showing that, but it may be delayed for whatever reason. Okay. So Aquarius, what's your next question here? So what subconscious fear is affecting my behavior or action right now? Okay, so what's affecting it is sometimes new beginnings doesn't develop as hoped. So difficulties in getting a new relationship. Perhaps this is not the right time to start something new. Okay, so it's telling you to, take your time at things, or maybe it's just not the right time right now. But it's gonna get there. It will get there. So who will I hear from next and when? I have two other signs that got this question here, so we'll go ahead and find out what it is. So if the next card is a wand, you'll hear from them in days or in spring. If the if the next card is swords, you'll hear from them in weeks or autumn. If the next card is a cups, you'll hear from them months or in summer. And then in the if it's a Pentecost pentacles, you'll hear from them years or winter. Okay, so your next card here. All right, so this is interesting here. So you actually have a major arcana. So this is speaking of you. You're at a crossroad, but also at a standstill because you're stuck on material plane and neglecting your spiritual development, which could be causing depression or dissatisfaction. So it really doesn't even speak of anyone. So maybe that's what it is. It's just you're stuck. You're stuck. You're at a standstill, crossroads, and you may be dealing with a Taurus. Okay, so it's not answering that question. It's a major arcana. So let's go ahead and see the last card, the last question here for you, Aquarius. So what is unfolding, or what am I currently manifesting in my life? Okay, so you may be depressed, the result of refusing to accept the necessary process of psychological, death or an ending of something, which leads to rebirth. Throw out the old and bring in the new. Allow yourself to do that. Be done with whatever it is that's not serving you. You have four other cards that are here. I'm gonna go ahead and bring them out because they landed upright for you. So Aquarius, This card here suggests a situation involving arrivals or departures. So you may quit a job or more for a more lucrative, and I told you that earlier, for something more lucrative, one elsewhere, move to another location for financial or work related reasons, or experience other changes in your life relative to money, possessions, or security. So this knight basically speaks of dependable, honorable, and trustworthy. And this knight also undeniable common sense, incredible determination. Okay. Aquarius, the your next card that came up is you may experience delay, or you might have to rethink your plans and make adjustments. You know that you have the potential to do something new, but you might hesitate. All right. So, okay, no problem. All right. Slow down. This also indicates that you are holding back. Um, uh, re- what are you holding back from? Okay, so remember I talked about the person here telling you, which way to do it, how to do it, this is what you should do. So it speaks of necessary steps to move into a new cycle, and you are only prolonging your agony. In other words, make a choice. It speaks of a choice again, a decision, or you're in the middle of a crossroad, even if it's the wrong one. Okay? And then it speaks of, patience. Patience is key, Aquarius. So this is a time to concentrate on blending the different parts of yourself, psychological, emotional, and spiritual, into a new form. Okay? I like that for you. Go ahead and ask a question, and I'm going to give you an answer through the angels. Ask a question, Aquarius. Let's see what the angels answer for you. Okay, I got 2 cards that fell out. And the answer that they are giving you is, it's speaking of opportunities, and the situation will improve. I like that. I like that for you. Okay, let's go ahead and see what's going on in your love department. This is your love department, Aquarius, for May 2023. This is for Aquarius, May 2023, in the love department. So I do have 1 card that fell out, and this speaks of abundance. Okay, keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude, bliss. Okay, all right, I like that for you. This is in the work front for you. Let's shuffle these guys real good. Okay, this is for Aquarius, May 2023, in the work front. Oh, Aquarius. All right, so because this is speaking of the work front, I don't know if it does speak of you getting what you want. Okay. I don't know if you're I don't know why it's saying this here, but it's also referring to a possible a relationship or a love relationship at work. Okay. You know that I don't discriminate in genders, okay? Or your preference, let's say. Okay, but it speaks of you getting what you want. All right. Now, again, this is with time. And, I do believe that we talked about here something, being in secret, that it's just not the right time yet. So this is also speaking of that, in the sense that, after, some time of deliberation, it's just not the right time. Okay. Maybe there are too many people. Maybe there are too many. Okay. I just heard too many in the pod. I don't know why I heard that. I guess that's me watching the what is that? Love is Blind. Okay, I just watch it too. I mean, I finished watching it actually last week before last, but you know, too many people here. Okay. Um this speaks of too many people. Um okay. So let's see what else we have here. Let's go ahead and pull out some more clarifying cards for you. Let's get some more clarifying cards. Let's get some more clarifying cards here for you, Aquarius. Okay. Let's see what comes up for you. Oh, out. Okay. Those are too many that are coming out, and not gonna go with them, but I am gonna go with that one over there. And I did have one that fell out upright, and there's one that stood behind, and it's yours. Here we go. Okay. So the one that came up upright, dynamite. Okay. So Aquarius, this is describing either you or someone. There's passion, action, maybe you know, like I said, clarifying this situation here. Energetic. There's a possible breakup. There's change. There's explosive, firecracker, sudden, unexpected, something going, moving fast. This speaks of the master, master of martial arts. Aquarius, this is working hard. This is structure. And again, pointing out to this person right here where they're telling you, you know, maybe this person is the master. All right, this person is disciplined. This person is telling you things, you know, where, you know, this is basically, you know, your mentor, someone of, you know, commanding presence or teaching, training, conquer, overcome, controlled, learning a skill. Okay. All right. And this here speaks of abundance, and you did get the abundance card here where it speaks of, you know, prosperity, fullness, tempting, something of goodness, plentiful, wealth, enjoying the fruits of your labor. Okay? But with time, is what I just heard. All right? When the time is right, and if you make the wrong decision, it's still, you know, with time. Something that you're building or rebuilding is what I just heard, because everything that I'm being shown here in this reading for you, Aquarius, is letting me know that maybe the first time isn't going to work out, but the second time will. All right, maybe you have to, there's a lesson that needs to be learned, but yet you're going to get to it. It's going to come to you. You're going to be able to figure it out and not give up. Keep going. And, you know, there has to be more discipline is what I'm hearing here. Let's get the last and final deck in for May 2023 for Aquarius. Okay, I got a couple of cards that fell out, and here they go. They're upright and all yours. The image isn't all that great. It's the meaning behind it, okay? Okay, so this speaks of nature. It speaks of souls that may be stolen. This here is a hangman, just like this one is. All right. Which, again, a delay on something, okay? Maybe not working out in the beginning or at the first try. This one here speaks of where it causes great battles and wars, causes wounds, and, I mean, basically, oh, excuse me. I just heard with this one is you may not get it right the first time, but you'll get it eventually. There is a lesson that will be learned here, and it looks like there would be, you know, some fights and battles or whatnot, where you may feel regrets afterwards, but you're going to get it. That's what it's telling me. Building towers and provide weapons, send soldiers. Like you're ready for a battle, you're ready for a fight. But hear me out. I mean, this also points out to like having some kind of support, support system, family and friends, or even this mentor that's right here. Okay. Aquarius, this is telling you to create love between man and woman, create thunder and great storms, give answers on divine secrets. Okay. So, sharing, listening, something coming together, believing in your success and succeeding, rebuilding. Okay. You making decisions. Yeah, you'll stir up some, thunder and storms. You're going to stir up some issues and problems here and there, but it's going to give us answers at the end that we need, because there's something that's hidden that you don't know of. There's something that's hidden. This here speaks of I like to say that this here is where there's a obstacle or a situation that can easily be resolved, where it reveals hidden treasures and brings excellent things and things that are familiar to you, is what I'm saying, or what I'm seeing here. This here speaks of, changing your attitude towards something, bring souls back from the dead to answer questions. Like someone, I mean, it's just the or the meaning behind this here. It's a teaching, it's a learning experience. Okay. This here speaks of, manipulating the situation where it's going to work best for you. This is what that means there. And lastly, this is the Lover's card, which causes man and woman, or man causes woman to love men, women to love men, and brings them together in love. This can make women barren. But nevertheless, here, this is basically just putting into motion where it speaks of, love and mutual respect, or, being dedicated, loving what you do and sticking to it, is what I just heard with that. I got a couple of numbers here for you. I like to share that with you if you are you like to play the numbers, right? So the numbers that I have for you, I said Scorpio. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, there you go. Aquarius, it's 34, 38, 58, 14, 46, 54. And that's what I have for you. Bye-bye.